Hi there, this is James Copeland, the Radio Nomad, and welcome to the very first episode of the Vintage RV series, where we're going to talk about problems and solutions specifically related to vintage motorhomes and RVs. I'm the owner of a 1975 Winnebago Indian, and so I've had a little bit of experience so far fixing, restoring, and living full-time in a vintage RV. This very first episode, we're going to talk about something that is actually a little bit more related to most RV owners with refrigerators. I actually have a newer refrigerator in my RV, and it's having a little bit of a problem here at the higher altitudes here in New Mexico. I'm right now a little bit away from Albuquerque, north and east in the Sandia Mountains. And I noticed my refrigerator wasn't really keeping temperature very well. Did kind of the basic troubleshooting with the Norcold refrigerators, and still haven't really found a solution to that problem. It may just be related to the higher elevation, or it could be, a slight leak in the refrigeration system. These are absorption gas refrigerators, so they're a little bit different than your standard refrigerator that you might have in your home. There's a lot of great information on troubleshooting these type of refrigerators, and I'll certainly put a link down below if you are having trouble with your Norcold or other absorption gas refrigerator. But this video today is going to focus on a specific solution that I was able to find to kind of get around temporarily the problem with my main refrigerator, and that is just running a small refrigerator off of solar power. So stay tuned, we'll get into the specifics of how to do that if you need some sort of a temporary or quasi-permanent solution to your refrigeration issues. Well, welcome inside my RV. This is a 1975 Winnebago Indian. This was the mid-range of RVs made by Winnebago during the 70s. And this one is a 25-foot long rear bath RV. So we're just inside the door right now underneath the dinette. What I'm going to show you in a minute is the new fridge. But why did I need a new fridge? That's because the old one, at least at this elevation, wasn't cooling very well. It would get up to around 50 during the day, and at night would struggle down to get around 40. So still working on the issues there. I'm sure it can probably be salvaged. But in the meantime, this is just a temporary solution where I have installed a little mini fridge behind me. So what this is a fridge that I literally got for 25 bucks at a place called Surplus City here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And it's really simple. It's just probably from the 70s. I'm guessing this is brown, a nice brown color that matches the rest of the RV. And it's a really small refrigerator. And it's got really enough room for one person for sure, and it's got a small freezer there as well. So this is right between the bench seats in the dinette. And so in the dinette, normally, you have up to 4 people seated in a dinette, but I usually only have 1 to 2. So I've got plenty of leg room still to have back here for 2 people. So what I did was I just mounted it on a mat from Harbor Freight, one of those anti-fatigue mats, and that way it'll keep from scratching the floor up, and it also provides it stability when I'm going down the road. Now, how is this thing powered? It's actually powered off of solar power when I am out running around. So I have a 200 watt Renogy solar power system, and that dumps into a big 200 amp hour battery. And with the inverter that I have, which is a 1000 watt inverter peak to 2000, it will run this thing all night. And that's especially good because during the day it's fine, but at night is the big time when I'm relying on the battery to keep this going. This little fridge runs about 60 watts when it is running. That's at about 1 amp or so. So I actually have it just plugged in right now temporarily to the outlet that's above the dinette. The cord reached just perfectly. So I'm able to cool everything just with this little 1970s mini fridge. It's pretty efficient actually, and it's doing a great job at keeping everything cool. I do have a remote thermometer as well that I can monitor the temperature with. So that's a really nice handy tip when you are RVing, because fridge temperatures can vary a lot whether you're using an absorption gas refrigerator or just a regular mini fridge that just runs on 120 volts like this one. So I know people that actually use these small fridges full time in their RVs. Say if they don't have a solar system and can't power it at night, or don't want to run their generator at night, all they have to do is in the evening they'll crank the temperature up just a little bit, and then in the morning they'll be able to go ahead and turn it back on, and life is good. So another tip if you're needing a temporary or maybe semi-permanent solution for your refrigeration needs, I think this is a good solution. Well, that wraps it up for this first episode of the Vintage RV series, and hope you'll stay tuned because we've got a lot more information to share, plus a look at a lot of other cool technology of yesteryear. So be sure to subscribe and like this video for more, and until next time, we'll keep yesterday's technology up and running here with the Radio Nomad. I'm James Copeland. Have a great day.